Elephants, the gentle giants of today roaming the forests and savannas. But did you know that the elephants we see now are just the last survivors of a long and fascinating family tree? From woolly giants of the Ice Age to bizarre species with straight tusks or even four tusks, elephants once ruled the world in many different forms. In today's video, we are diving into the story of extinct elephant species, and trust me, it's a journey you don't want to miss. Elephants belong to a family called Proboscidea, which includes not just modern elephants but also their ancient relatives like mammoths, mastodons, and many more. Scientists believe the first ancestors of elephants appeared about 55 million years ago in Africa. Over time, they spread across the world, adapting to different climates, from hot savannas to icy tundras. Sadly, many of these incredible species are now extinct. Let's start with superstar of extinct elephants, the woolly mammoth. Covered in long, shaggy hair with curved tusks up to 15 feet long, mammoths were perfectly adapted to the freezing ice age. They roamed Europe, Asia, and North America. Sadly, about 4,000 years ago, most mammoths disappeared due to a mix of climate change and human hunting. Interestingly, a small group survived much longer on a remote island in Siberia. Imagine, while Egyptians were building the pyramids, mammoths were still alive on Wrangel Island. Another fascinating branch was mastodons. Unlike mammoths, they weren't grazers of grasslands, they were forest dwellers. Mastodons had shorter, straighter tusks and flatter teeth, perfect for chewing twigs and leaves. They lived in North and Central America until about 10,000 years ago, when they too vanished, likely due to human hunting and changing environments. Now here is a giant you may not have heard of, the Straight-Tusked Elephant. This species was one of the largest elephants ever, standing up to 4 meters tall. That's taller than today's African elephants. They lived across Europe and Asia during warm interglacial periods. Sadly, they disappeared around 30,000 years ago, probably due to the spread of humans and climate shifts. Not all extinct elephants were giants, some were actually tiny. These were the dwarf elephants, which evolved on islands like Crete, Cyprus, and Sicily. In these isolated spaces, big elephants shrank over generations to survive with limited food. Some stood barely a meter tall. Imagine an elephant the size of a pony. Unfortunately, they too went extinct thousands of years ago. Let's step even further back in time, to the bizarre Deinotherium. Unlike modern elephants, its tusks curved downward, attached to the lower jaw. Deinotherium was one of the largest land animals ever, standing up to 5 meters tall. It roamed Africa and Eurasia but vanished about 2 million years ago, long before humans dominated the earth. So why did so many elephant species go extinct? The main culprits were climate change and human activity. As ice ages came and went, their habitats kept shifting. Added to that, human hunting, which targeted these massive animals for meat, bones, and tusks, and survival became impossible for these species. Today, only 3 species of elephants remain: the African savanna elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. Sadly, they too face threats from poaching and habitat loss. While learning about extinct elephants, we realize how fragile their survival truly is and how urgent it is for us to protect the ones we have left. From the mighty mammoth to the tiny dwarf elephant, these extinct giants remind us of Earth's incredible past, and while they are gone, their story lives on in fossils, in science, and in our imagination. The question is, will we let today's elephants become just another chapter in the book of extinction? If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories about our planet's history, and tell us in the comments which extinct elephant amazed you the most: the woolly mammoth, the dwarf elephant, or the strange Deinotherium.